Hey guys, welcome back to Toys for the Boys. We are here with one of my toys. It is my 2008 E90 that you guys have seen in the previous few videos. Today, we need to diagnose a little problem that I have with it. Coilovers that I speak so highly of are amazing, but I had a little incident with one of them. Let me pop the hood and I can show you what happened with it. So, here we have our external mounted reservoirs. So as you see how this is properly mounted, when I first installed these, I was a little lazy and I did not properly mount them. So I don't know if I was turning or something suspension wise happened or moved, but this clip popped off and this whole fitting came off and covered my whole engine bay and hood in shock fluid, which is not the safest thing because oil likes to catch on fire and this is a hot motor and I drive this car so it becomes hot, let's put it that way. I sent the coilover out to get rebuilt. So they're AST, they're a sister company to Moton. They are based out of the Netherlands, I believe. So, fact check. If you go to astsuspension.com, it's Moton AST Suspension, so sister companies, kind of like KW and ST. Go to the bottom. They are from the Netherlands. To conclude of our little sidetrack, German shocks, great. Me as an individual, I cannot buy any parts for this thing. I cannot buy seals, I cannot buy clips, I can't buy anything for the shock. You have to be an authorized suspension dealer, and there's only authorized dealer and authorized service person, and there's only 2 of those in the US. So the one I chose was RE Suspension. They are out of somewhere on the East Coast, I don't remember, but Donnie from there is a really, really good person and helped me out a lot fixing this thing. I needed a special part and they're back ordered like 6 months, but he found some stuff and his tech did some cool stuff and they made stuff happen and it works now. I was driving around on a blown strut with no shock in it, so it was just coil and spring and I was banging around, I was making a lot of noise. Definitely not good for it, but we fixed it, I put it back, and I have a suspension clunk on that side. So I think it's coming from the sway bar end link. Easiest way to figure out where the noise is coming from is to jack up the car, wiggle stuff, see if anything's loose, or just check your nut and bolts, check. So I'm gonna check all my nut and bolts, and then jack it up, make sure nothing's loose. I think it's coming from the end link, so I'm literally gonna pull the end link off. So I'm technically disabling the sway bar, but if the noise goes away on this side once I take it off, then I ruled it that it is the part that I took off. So we are going to jack up this side, pull off the wheel, double check all my hardware since I just installed it. Maybe I left something loose, maybe something's out of alignment, but so we are gonna jack up the side of the car, take a look at everything, make sure everything's tight. But before we do that, we're gonna go on a quick test drive to show you guys what the noise that I'm hearing is. It's pretty obvious and pretty loud. Hopefully it's a loose nut and bolt. If not, I will pull off the end link to eliminate the end link noise. And if the noise goes away, sweet, that's my problem. If not, then I gotta figure out what that noise is where that noise is coming from. So let's get to it. Kichi,
yes.
Off camera, you had a question.
Yes, I did. That's right. I forgot to ask. I said, what is this like sock?
So this is a Beamer World sock.
What is it called?
I mean, it's from Beamer World. It's literally just a sock.
Beamer World.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a little sock that they make. If you look, I think it's that one. Oh, right there. You see that hole in that cap?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So when you drive these cars hard, the power steering fluid, I don't want to say boils, but it gets under pressure. And if you have a little too much, or, I mean, even if you have a proper level, it still will spew out of that. That is my overflow hole, if that makes sense. So once it gets hot and it builds pressure, it will squirt out brake fluid into your engine bay.
Why did they make it like that?
You know what? I don't know. There's a guide that I saw on the Facebook group that literally puts a barb fitting in here and a little reservoir here so that it goes into a reservoir, like an overflow reservoir, how it should be, instead of venting straight out. So
weird. Cold start!
Warm start, because there's no cold start.
What do you mean?
Remember we talked about
Oh, that's right, we did.
Cold start feature.
Oh my gosh, you're so boring.
I'm not boring. I appreciate my neighbors as you guys on the camera should too.
Hold on.
What?
What do you mean neighbors? You don't ever drive this car. When was the last time this car was around your neighbors?
10 years later.
To be honest, pretty long time ago.
4 months ago, maybe. I don't know. Let's hear it though. Cold start, but not warm start. Still sounds good. So on the camera, it's probably hard to pick this sound up, but you can kind of hear it.
No bumps right now.
And no bumps right now.
No. There's a little
Right
bit.
there, yeah. You can kind of hear it on this side, not on that side. I don't hear anything.
There it is. Okay, this is a rough road. It'll make noise here.
Yeah, that's true.
It literally sounds like something is loose up front.
It does, yeah. Like you guys might say, well, like, oh, it's bumpy road, so you know, but
it
it's
is
not.
bumpy, but you also just feel it in the car. Like something is just loose. You guys want to say hi to DJ? Let's leak his address.
Yeah.
2239.
Is it actually?
I just read the building
Oh
out.
my gosh, no.
They need a street name. Oh, here's
Well,
one right here.
no. Well, on the camera, he might have picked up one of the street sign. Well, sorry, TJ Hunt.
Anyway, if you watch this, what's up?
He probably won't.
So we're gonna go see if I left anything loose, because there's a 100% possibility, because I didn't rush. And if nothing's loose, we're gonna pull off that end link and drive it again. So we will meet you guys back at the shop, because I need to turn on the AC and it's really hot in here.
Gosh. You forgot something very important. More important than eating those blue.
Would you like some
Wait, hold on.
blueberries?
Change my grammar here if I'm wrong. Is it blueberry? Blueberries. Can you say that?
Blueberries.
Dude, for real. Blueberry or blueberries?
No, these are plural. These are blueberries.
I know, but in English, like, it's sometimes like...
Blueberries.
Okay, good.
Or blue bets. I don't know what blue bets are. What did I
Spanish?
forget?
You forgot something. Your shirt. And it's dirty. Ready for this? There you go.
Thank you, Chris, for the shirt. Go look at Heat Shield products.
Dude, I'm telling you guys, the big blueberries are the best.
No, the big ones are too squishy. You need a good crunch. Unless you can find big ones with good
dude.
crunch.
I know, but the bigger ones are sweeter
Peachy, size does not matter.
than... Yes, it does.
No, it's the texture and how it feels in your mouth that matter. Comment down below if you prefer size or texture. I appreciate a good crunch. You can give me a big blueberry, but if it's squishy, I'm not going to eat it.
But they're sweeter, though.
I will still have a sour blueberry if it's got a good crunch. These are, would you call these sweet or not sweet?
They're pretty sweet. The big ones are.
I'd still take a good crunch over sweetness.
Dude, I love big and sweet blueberries.
Okay, maybe cut that part out.
What? Big and blue. Big and blue.
This is a rotor. This is brakes. Our noise is not from here. We have to look beyond.
Yes.
Coilover. Spring. Do you want to look? No.
Yeah.
Okay. So here we have our coilover. This is where my end-link mounts to. For you guys that don't know what an end-link is, it's basically the link that links the suspension to the sway bar, which is down there, which you probably can't see because Kichi's kind of bad at his job. Which one's the sway bar, Kichi?
This one right here. That one right there.
This one. Yes, he is right. Well, we should do a Dora the Explorer thing. Hey guys, help me find the sway bar.
Okay, let's begin moving forward, dude.
I'm basically gonna put something underneath here to level the car out right now, because right now the car is like got that lean, you know.
Yes, the lean.
It's got the lean. So right now the sway bar end link's under tension. I would like it to be off of tension, so I need to raise this up to ride height, or basically compress it so the car is sitting on weight on both sides, because right now it's like suspension's up here, this one's down, so sway bar's all cranked, so I can't see if it wiggles or if it's loose. So I'm gonna go ahead and level the car out, if that makes sense, and we'll go from there.
So, guys, don't do this.
Don't do this at home, don't judge me. So we put that thing there, it's gonna rest on there all nicely, and hopefully it doesn't chop through it. Those are all normal noises, just Harbor Freight noises. And we are off. So I left the jack there so it is supported if in case it goes down to China through everything. But now we can look and wiggle stuff with our hands and see if anything makes noise, which it's not, unfortunately or fortunately. I don't know which one at this point. But I'm just gonna wiggle a whole bunch of stuff to see if anything makes noise. I'm gonna stick my head in here, which is really safe.
Don't do this, please.
Ow. So everything seems to be pretty tight. There's two lower control arms, if you want to call them lower control arms, but there's one that goes that way, which I don't know what it's called, and one that goes that way, which I don't know what it's called, and they both seem to be good. They don't jiggle. Tie rod's there, doesn't jiggle. Shock, pretty tight, doesn't jiggle. End link, it don't jiggle. So, what? You don't like my wording?
When he talks, he tends to like look at me instead of the
I know,
camera.
sorry,
That's
guys.
why I was
I'm
like
getting
pointing
used
at
to
it like this, and it just couldn't.
I'm still getting used to this. So we're gonna go grab some tools and sockets and Allens and stuff, and double check everything on the suspension, make sure it's tight. Check the top, make sure it's tight. Pull out the end link, and go for another test drive. Lucky for me, my lug nut size is the same as my end link, so I just grab this bitty, go onto the bolt, and knock that thing off. That nut is definitely gone. I gotta go find that. So again, this is, it's floating again. So if you look at the angle of this, it's like fully kachowed right now. Does that make sense? So we're gonna go ahead and lower it until that becomes straight, which is soon. There. See? Magic. And now we go back up to, I can either take that off fully or I can just zip tie it out of the way. I'm probably just gonna zip tie it out of the way because it's gonna go back on. End link looks like it's kinda.
Well, hold on. Yeah.
I mean, there's still grease in there. I don't know if this is 100% my issue, but it's a likely cause of it. I would like to think so. So, yeah. We're going to put the wheel on and go for a test drive. After I check bolts. I got to check bolts. She's tight. She's good and tight. My favorite torque spec.
You were staring at me when you said
I was not. Come to top side. Go grab a 13 millimeter, I think, and check those.
We should do a video of me fixing your car.
Do you want to die?
By you telling me what to do.
So I am your.
So like
it's like Ratatouille.
Yes, Ratatouille, sure. It's like you pretty much fixing it, but it's me working on it.
That one was a little loose.
That was very loose.
That was not very loose, okay? It was a little loose.
That was definitely very loose. I'm just kidding.
I would like to check those, but it's kind of in there, and it's kind of hard to get in there. Let's go test drive it. So I took off the sway bar end link right now, as Kichi asked what I did differently. So I unhooked it, so sway bar end link is not hooked up. I believe that is a culprit of what is making noise. We already saw that the boot is ripped, so it could be already premature dying. I mean, it didn't look that rusty in there, but it could be blown out, I don't know. I mean, we're gonna find out right now when I put the wheel back on. So the boot being ripped gives me hope it is an end link, because an end link's cheap and it's easy switch, swap, switch. Swap. Yes. So
you guys know what he means.
I double checked the bolts up top, the 3 bolts that hold on the top hats. I checked the bolt, the pinch clamp on the spindle that holds the actual strut in the spindle. Control arms, everything look the same. I haven't touched them. I didn't have this noise before, so it probably got damaged when it was blown out with no oil or when I installed it. So it's something that I touched recently. It's either loose or something else broke. So we're gonna start with end link and we're gonna go on test drive. No, guys, fund me. I need new clutch.
Fun me.
Ah.
Oh,
Ah.
oh my goodness. You almost stalled it. Oh, I felt it.
I don't know. That was my lip. Is it gone?
I don't know. No. I hear it.
I do too.
What is it?
What's up, guys? Welcome back. As you saw, we were just here trying to diagnose my
Literally
issue.
30 seconds ago.
I did not fix it properly. We're gonna... I already told you guys what we're doing. What'd you want me to say?
Nitrogen.
There's a possibility I forgot to put nitrogen in it. I doubt it, but I will check it. So I was seeing what noises make. I twisted this. Oh, this. Wait, there we go. I realized I forgot to tie my collar on this. Which is kind of an issue, but kind of not an issue. I don't know if it's the issue. But what it makes me want to think is that this is not preloaded properly, so I want to go to the other side and measure it and make sure. Because it could just be the helper spring moving around like that.
That makes sense.
Because it's loose. Does that sound like it? Low-key kind of does.
It kind of does. Low-key
kind of does.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tighten this up and...
Let's go to test drive.
I found something else, but I forgot what it was. Let me think about it for 2 seconds and I'll let you know.
Dude.
This is my thinking face. I think it got better, but we don't know.
We don't know. Because like, I feel like I do feel it, but also it's like, I don't, never in this car, so I don't know what it feels like, but I don't... We'll see on the street. Come on, San Diego, pay so much taxes. Why is this street so bad? Actually? I do not hear it at all.
That's normal.
That's normal, yeah. I actually don't hear it at all. Brakes are so good in this car. I almost choked myself.
You hear it?
I don't hear it. I don't hear it. I actually don't hear it. Nice. Fix it.
Did we?
I think we did.
Time for celebration.
Celebration! So fun.
Now we gotta go make sure the car's level because I just kind of raised that side a little bit.
Oh, nice.
It's fine. Maybe we should just raise the car a little bit in general.
Maybe.
Oh,
But it does look better.
I like good setup cars.
I agree. I can't drive like that, but maybe one day I'll learn from you.
Wait, do I hear it again or is it just me?
You say what?
Do I hear it again or is it just me?
No, I don't hear it. No. What are you thinking about right now?
Okay. Hear me out. I want this car to look sick, so I would like it low. But the point of the car is to be a fun car, so I would like it to be higher. So the suspension does suspension things, and the car is just happier overall. Does it work like this? Yeah. Does it rub? No. We freaking figured it all out. It's all cambered. Everything's perfect. But I would like...
Can I stop you for a second and say something, you know, just say something in general?
You can say something in general.
So, yes, the car does look cool. It does look very cool, right? Whether it's lowered.
There's nothing
Hold on,
wrong
hold
with
on.
it.
No.
Okay.
Hear me out.
Okay.
Shh.
Okay.
Shh.
Okay.
Hear me out, okay?
I'm hearing.
Whether it's lowered or raised, you don't drive it.
You're
It don't
an asshole.
matter. Literally don't matter, dude.
So you were saying is lower it as low as I can because it looks sick sitting here.
I mean, to me, because I do often see it, or some of your friends or our friends.
I think, so there's about a 1/4 inch of difference between the left, right, back, front, whatever the car. I think I'm going to raise the car overall, so it's, I mean, you guys have no reference for
Stock fitment.
No.
Three fingers.
No. The back, I'm okay leaving it where it's at. It's not perfectly even, but it doesn't rub. Should I go lower? I'm okay where it's at.
No, I think it does look. I mean, honestly, right now, obviously, with my eyes or camera, you can't even.
With your eyes, you can't even tell there's a difference between the 4 corners.
Yeah, only with the measure, dude. Like measurement stuff. What's it called?
Tape measure?
Yeah, you can only tell.
So
by
right now we got rear right is 25 1/4. This side, no, sorry, 25 1/8. This side is 25 1/4. Front left is 25 1/4. Front right is 25 1/2. So the front is no, not half. The front is an 1/8 of an inch higher than it should be, and the rear on the right is a 1/8 of an inch lower than it should be. So to make this perfect, we should raise the... You know what we should honestly do? We should make a video of me setting up my car properly. Kichi's asking himself, what is setting up my car?
All right, guys. So for today's video,
No, seriously. I'm gonna go find some scales. Kichi's staring at me really hard. He's really confused right now.
Because I'm.
We're gonna quarter balance my car. No questions?
So for today, this is it.
I'm gonna put my sway bar end link back on.
Yeah.
I can drive the car. Not that I
true.
couldn't before, but it's less clunky
Wait.
noises.
So I can drive the car. Yes.
Kichi can burn my clutch? No, but he can try to drive it.
Dude, let me drive it. I'm not gonna do anything like crazy. First of all, I will maybe go up 15 miles per hour.
Is this a part 2 or is this another video that I gotta see later?
This is gonna be a next video that they're gonna have to. You guys will get to learn how to drive manual with me. Anyways, so okay, just put back whatever you have to do because right now it looks cool. It looks beautiful. You guys can't tell.
It's an 1/8 of an inch off. Nobody can tell, but I would really like to actually corner balance this car.
He actually showed me a photo of his car with stock OEM wheels with silver. Looked
Good.
sick. Oh yeah.
I was never sold on the white, but it's just here and it looks cool and they're really nice fitting wheels.
It's weird because like I usually love white and white, but now after he's showing me the silver ones,
Silver looks cool.
dude, it looks sick. New wheels coming.
Yeah.
Who's gonna sponsor us? Apex wheels.
Apex, please.
BBSs.
Huh?
BBS.
No, we can't afford that.
No. What's
They don't sponsor anyone. They don't need to. They're already charging $7,000 for wheels.
No, like 20,000.
Okay, the ones with this car is like.
Maybe we can go drive by Vista, go to HRE.
Can't afford HREs either.
Well, maybe they can sponsor us. Maybe they will like
I
us.
can afford avant-gardes. Those are my go-to rep wheels.
Maybe ESRs from LA.
The ESR's got some good wheels too.
They're cheap, $1,500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put the end link back on. It was not the culprit. Does it have rip bushings? Yes. Am I gonna fix it? No. Yeah, I'm just gonna make sure to put that back on. It's good enough to drive. The clunking noise is a lot better than it was.
I would say 70% gone.
I honestly think it's because I have this car set up so low that there's not enough preload on my helper spring. Because as you guys saw in the clip before, I don't know if Kichi wants to play it or not, but I was playing with that helper spring, and when I'm doing suspension things, that helper spring is rocking, and that's that noise that I'm hearing that's annoying me. To fix this completely, I should just raise my car to a proper motorsport height. It's for like race car height. That's what it's designed for. But it still works like this. It just makes a little bit of noise. So we're gonna run it because it looks cool, and we're gonna corner balance my car later.
I'm gonna run it.
What you puppy, Muñeño?
I barely got that. Look, 3 seconds, 4, 5. Chupapi Muñeño.
Where did that nut go that I just found? Oh, there it is.
Nut?
That sounded like it's ripped.
DIY.
Reverse bench.
Macy, you watching this? He's working out.
Yeah, I'm working out.
Macy, comment down below. So what was the cause of it before you put it back on?
I think it's my helper spring moving. Look.
Wait, hold on. Can you move it? Yeah.
It's that. It should be that. It sounds like that.
It does.
It's just race car things, bro. You know, you wouldn't know.
All right, well that's it. Anything else you want to say to the audience?
What's your favorite type of food?
Dude, why do we keep going back to that?
No, that's what I want to say to the audience so they can comment.
Okay. All right, well, thank you guys for watching today's video.
Peace out. Keep moving forward.
Dude, we're not. This is not TJ Hunt, dude. If any of you guys do drive BMWs, Mercedes, I don't know, whatever the cars, it may have the same problem that our teen had. He has maybe. It's mostly gone. Throw me blueberry. Hey, ow! Watch, hey, audience is gonna be, hey, stop wasting food. I hope that was somewhat informative. You know, it's not the most interesting part, you know, interesting video, but it is informative.
If this video could help one person out there diagnose their issue, you're welcome.
Yeah, that's all we need. Just one person. We may get 3 views. Who knows? Hey, man. All right, well, that's it. Well, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching our video.
Blueberry out.
Blueberry out.